So I wanted to also talk about my onside head, offside body attack pattern or set piece. This has a couple of moving parts, so I'll break it down as best as I can, then we'll put it together and then do it at speed. So the first thing I need to talk about is how I differentiate between a snap and a cut. For me, a snap is anytime my blow is roughly in line with my arm, and a cut is when the sword is at roughly 90 degrees to my arm. The opening onside head blow for this is somewhere in between those two. So I am dragging my hand across that center line as I throw it. My sword is not quite at 90 degrees, it's slightly greater. And I am still throwing an effective and deliberate attack, so if they don't block it, they die. So, step one, throw an onside head that is closer to 90 degrees, so it's closer to a cut than a snap, but not quite either there, and make sure that this basket hilt is on your, has passed the center line of your body. This lets us preload stuff and makes it a shorter distance to the offside. From there, I am bringing my sword up. This just allows me to clear that line as it comes around. The next thing I do is I preload my left foot. So as I step, I turn my left foot towards my opponent. This creates tension across the hips and the core. And then I am body crunching. I am sinking down into that. And then I just turn and let that blow unload. You can throw it at leg. It is the easier target. I like to throw it at body because it's a kill rather than a wound. So, again, something approximating a cut where your hand is across the halfway line of your body. Sword comes up, left foot turns in towards my opponent, creating tension, body crunch down, unload the spring. On the pel, we will bring the shield in a minute. So there, step, cuts. Hand drags across the center line. You can push your hip across to create that distance if you need to. Create your space, load the hips and the foot, unload with the shield. Sometimes I do drop my shield. This is a bit of a risk, but from here, you can just recover by dragging your sword back up to close your head off. Take the risk as appropriate, at speed. Helps if you aim. Drop the shield so you can see the body. And you can vary where you step as needed. If you've got any questions, let me know.